Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Celebrate Mega Man's 25th anniversary. I'm Ultima Mantoid, and in the year of 20XX AD, Proto Man stands menacingly in front of a junk heap. The city is exploding. It has explosionitis. A vicious army of robots is bent on destroying the world. That's the true story. Behind this destruction is... a piece of paper! Yes! It's actually a scarf. Proto Man? What? Proto Man is to villains? Enjoy this theme for just a second. I forgot to adjust the volume on my end and make sure that my headset was loud enough, because I play with the game's volume pretty quiet, but then I adjust it on my end so that I can hear easier, but that it doesn't pick up, like, you know, deafeningly loud or whatever. Let me check my mic settings real quick. Okay, we'll start. And, shot count is reset. I did not want to die, so, yeah. We'll start with Stone Man. Wait. His stage is awful long. Yeah, we'll start with Stone Man. Okay, so, I have a little bit of the Kentucky Gentleman left that I was drinking from 3 and 4. Oh yeah, I fucking hate those things. I knew I should have picked just Starman's first. But yeah, if I run out of Kentucky Gentleman somehow during this video, I have some Captain Morgan's private stock. I have all the booze, and I still have Goldschlager too, which I forgot I had the Captain Morgan's, so. As you all know, that this game has a letter system in order to summon Beat, who is pretty damn useful. Aw, there went no damage. I like how these are green. Oh yeah, I remember why this is my least favorite entry in the original 6. Because the friggin' shooting dynamics were changed. Like, you can sit there. I'm gonna see if I can find an enemy that I can do it to. But I'm pretty sure this is the Mega Man that you can sit there and, like, hold an auto fire button. I'll try and find a good example here. And, like, if you're close enough, they don't die. I think this is the one. It might be a different one if it's not, though. Well, it's definitely a different one if it's not, though. I'm gonna only... depending on how many shots I take will depend on if I do another game tonight while drinking. But I'm kind of wary about the alcohol because I had myself like a chicken Alfredo pasta at work, right? And I knew something was off with it. It tasted like the Alfredo sauce didn't taste right. And I shouldn't have eaten it. I should have just grabbed some, like, hot wings or something, but I ate it, I got home, and then I got sick to my stomach, so, like, we're talking vomitous mass sick to my stomach. Oh, and they changed the dynamics of the rush coil. Instead of, you know, being launched into the air, he launches himself into the air, and you ride on his back. Oh, and I will be showing off the M-Tank, which I don't remember if I did that at the end of Mega Man 5. You know, I should probably watch my own LPs. Like, on the rare occasion after finishing them. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. You expect me to grab it? I want to see if this works in this game. Well, now I can't. Hang on, wait. I'll go up this way and drop back down. Okay, that is actually really convenient. It still works. You can abuse the shit out of Eddie Flip-Top. I want an energy tank. I'll give him another try or two, and if I don't get an energy tank by then, I'll just grab the next one up. There we go. Fuck it, I'll just grab it now. Okay, that was pro shooting right there. Did you guys catch that? Like, I fired 4 shots, and there was a dead mama met with all dead babies. That was pretty pro. I don't give a fuck. Oh, and this one also has a charge buster in it, but it's pretty damn worthless because if you get hit, the charge is gone. Unlike Hard Man, though, this guy does not, you know, make you quake everywhere. Bye, Stone Man. What do you get when you have rocks versus stones? Bullshit. And stones will always die. Unless they are rolling stones. Oh, such a bad joke. I make terrible jokes. I don't know why you people like them. Speaking of rolling stones, we have the Power Stone, which is a bunch of rolling stones. Well, spinning stones, but who cares? That's details. I will be trying to use the special weapons as I can to try and show them off. Like, the Power Stone is just fucking awful and awkward as hell to use. See, look at that! I missed my originally intended target. And I can't fire another one until they're off the screen somehow. Oh god. Oh my god, the dog. That dog, ever since we got Charlene, she is one of those dogs that doesn't shut up. Like, she barks at everything, including me when I come in from work. And we're not talking... Give me a second. Terribly sorry about that. Just have to pause the recording and then yell at the dog. We're trying to teach her to not bark at everything. We are failing. The other 2 dogs they behave wonderfully, and they only bark if, like, someone's approaching the door. And then as soon as they see it's like me or grandmother, you know, they kind of be quiet. Headset's cutting into my ear for some reason. Fear me, Henbot, for I am Colonel Sanders Man. My weapon of choice is 11 secret herbs and spices. God, I love you, Roam. I am using that line so much because it is so much awesome. I wish I could be as awesome as Roam Mithril, but I'm not. I would like to think one day I can become the de facto person on, like, Mega Man, because I would like to think I am a huge Mega Man fan and that my brain should be like a mega sponge. Oh, it is this game! Those Henbots take, 6 shots to kill. And as you just counted, I fired 12. Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, oh god. All of the mice, 5, 6. What the? Fully charged shot did not kill it. The fuck, man? I'm not having any luck with health in this level. However, what I will do is this right here. That is, I believe, the way that they thought you could get it, unless, you know, you were really good at jumping. Like, you're a pro tier at jumping, then you can reach it without that. Those are the most pointless spikes in existence. Like, the only way you can jump into them, I would suppose, is if you're, like, holding this way when you jump up. It's ridiculous. Give me some health, come on. Now watch, I'm gonna hold the... Oh, well, never mind. I was gonna say I'm holding the rapid fire button, but... If I find another hen pod, I'll count the shots, but I'll fire 2 at a time. And I think it only applies to certain enemies. But yeah, I don't like the change in the shooting mechanics of this game. And it still has that weird, jagged, like, not really gravitational curved jump thing. Now, Charge Man is a dangerous foe. I don't like fighting him. I have several reasons for not liking fighting him. But, you know, if you like trains, then Charge Man is the boss for you. Oh, God! That right there is why. Whew. Okay, that was getting a little bit worrisome. Come here, snowflakes! Nom! It's like powdered snow sparkles. That's what the bosses explode into. Or fruit flavor. You know. It looks like... See, I think I figured it out. It looks like powdered snow sparkle thingies, but it is fruit flavoring. Charge Man probably has like an orange color, like, or not color, but he'd have an orange flavor. Either that, or he'd have like some sort of gritty color, or colors. Colors, not flavors. Apparently, we taste colors and smell flavors, or see flavors. Yes, that's what it is. We taste colors and see flavors. Speaking of Charge Man, though, we pick up the melee weapon for this game, which is kind of nice. It's not as good as the top spin, in my opinion, but if you hit just the fire button, you get nothing. We'll go down this way, just because I can. Boop, 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 boop. This stage has so few enemies in it, which makes it kind of nice. It's a change of pace. Instead of shooting all of the things, you get to shoot none of the things. This was repeated in Mega Man 9, which is another reason I don't like Mega Man 9, is that they literally copy-pasted certain areas of other games and try to pull it off as like, oh, it's original. This is not original anymore, Capcom. Just because you used it in 5 doesn't mean that it's still original, because, God forbid, you reuse it and I can sit there and point it out. I mean, yes, you're making an homage to Wave Man stage and Splash Woman stage. But I'm not shooting at these things. Oh God, yeah, that's right. You have to take your time shooting them. Because all of the things, apparently. For the sake of practice on Mantis style, I'll pretend that that one shot did not miss. No! Aw. We'll say I have one dinged shot. I want to see if I can still do this with no damage. I think it's like right up in here. Oh, he fucking shot me. No damage. Is gone. Did so well, though. No! Yes! I got it! Yes! I can now take all the damage, because I got hit. That last area is going to be hairy to do, Mantis style. Like, if I ever get here. Oh, look at you! I mean, I'll fuck you out of the way. By the way, that is the only enemy in this entire stage that isn't in the scrolling water jet area. Oh my god, he almost got me there. Cutting it close on these bosses so far. I actually consider this one of the harder games in the original, like, series. Multiple reasons. The stages are very lengthy. The bosses, for the most part, I mean, the bosses aren't terribly tough. For the most part, there's a few exceptions. Cough, Crystal Man. Because, I mean, you have Wave Man and Stone Man, which are two really easy bosses. Congratulations, Mega Man, on your ability to breathe in space. Whatever. I think I'm just gonna charge kick through these guys. There's one thing about the charge kick is you have a couple frames of invulnerability to go with it. See how awkward this freaking weapon is. And it doesn't work for shit on anything. What? Did it just ding off of... Did it really just ding off those shots? I gotta see this. Oh my god, it dings off of bullets. How sad is that? I pressed jump. I didn't jump. Fantastic! We're on the first shot of the night. Let me arrange... That drink needs to be on the floor. This one needs to be up on the desk. For those that are curious, the shot glass that I use, actually, it's plastic, and it's a little tiki mask on both sides. It's kind of neat. He's all like, grr. Power Stone, why you fail so much? That's freaking pathetic. It deflects off of other enemies' bullets. Well, that was awkward. See? He just walked right up to, or floated right up to me. Power Stone, you're probably never getting to be seen anymore in the rest of this whole LP. Just because you're such a bad weapon. Oh yeah, I hate you too. What I hate is that later on in the game, when you start seeing more of them, they don't have places to make them turn around at, so they just kind of keep walking. Now right here, Power Stone might actually be useful. Oh my god! One situational use does not a weapon make useful. Well, I got two at one time there. Ironically, that silver thing that pops up out of the ground is actually called, I am not joking, missile. How did you turn around? You have no legs. Stop that. Just hold rapid fire and blow the door open. The gate. This will be over very soon. Such an easy boss with his weakness. It's pathetic. He just kind of jumps around, puts up a shield that apparently water destroys. So I guess if you're from outer space, don't drink the water. It's bad for you. Or if you're an illegal alien to Mexico. Which, by the way, if you are from pretty much anywhere else in the world, and you are taking a trip to Mexico, do yourself a favor. Do not drink the water. Especially if you're from, like, the US. Don't drink the water. Because, like, you will be sicker than you will ever have been in your life. Like, sicker to your stomach than you would ever imagine yourself being capable of being sick to. Look at the stage's gimmick. It's so badass that I wish it was everywhere in the game. Hold down on that ladder to climb up it, wait. That's not up, that's down, wait a second, everything is topsy-turvy. Fuck physics, they make no damn sense in this level. I know I'll stop singing in a moment. I just don't give a fuck. Look at all the fucks I give. Oh look, it's a giant fall that doesn't really matter in the end because aliens. Oh yeah, charge kick will not work if on these things if there's a wall behind it. If there's not though, feel free to just charge kick right through them. Okay, hang on. I'm getting away from him. I was gonna kill him, but after, you know, nearly dying, and then I don't want to. Okay, so this is the 5th boss. We currently have all the letters. Oh good, we got some health back. Oh my god, really? Wait. No! Can't get up there. Oh well. Didn't that happen to me in the LP? This is so time-consuming. I don't understand the point of this weapon. Why did Capcom think that was a good idea? Oh, they probably didn't. They were like, let's make a really fucking awkward weapon and expect the player to know how to use it. Or, Oh my god, you can't fire the water wave. Oh yeah, that's right. I think we established that. I can't fire the water wave up there. Trolled. Where's my star crash? I really enjoy the stage, though. It's one of my favorites in the original 6 games. Stop that! Stop firing at me. I want to destroy you and still had some Star Crash left over. Yay! All of the Star Crash. We get the gravity hold, which I didn't really show off much in the LP. It's a full screen flash attack, basically. It's kind of like... Let me give a proper analogy for the gravity hold. It's kind of like if Bright Man... And... Oh, we gotta dodge all the clouds! Yes! It's kind of like if Bright Man had a kid with... Oh. How many saw that one coming? Admit it, you saw it coming. I saw it coming. In slow motion, I couldn't stop it. It was just like... I think... 3 more shots and I'm out of Kentucky Gentleman. Ah. Honestly... You know, I can't think of a proper analogy of what the gravity hold is. It's like the Centaur Flash if... Let's say... it was more of a time-based weapon. Because the Centaur Flash, like the gravity hold and the Centaur Flash, basically act the same, except the gravity hold is all like, oh, look at the fucks I give, you're going off to the top of the, wherever the fuck you're going to stop at. As I shall show off. Well, no, I can't really show it off too well in this stage. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yep, if you all count, that was 9 shots instead of 6. Fuck this game. This is my least favorite entry in the series. Not, like, in the original, like, 6, rather. Because there are Mega Man games I like less than this one. I do find playing this one almost to be kind of a chore nowadays. I mean, I enjoy playing it, don't get me wrong, and I would play it any day of the week over certain other games, but I don't find myself coming back to this one that often. I mean, I understand, you know, at this point, people are looking at the franchise going, they're just rehashing shit constantly. But... Water Wave, why you cost so much? I fought this baddie, and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. Alright, predictions! Am I gonna have to take a shot here or not? Wait, I know what might help. If you said yes, you were wrong! Incorrect! that question would be incorrect. Or that assumption, rather. Here I am trying to sound all sophisticated. I can't even say the right combination of English words. Let me put my monocle on and say it again and see how much more fancier it becomes. Random fact, I probably should wear glasses. Also, random fact, my ex-girlfriend actually wanted to pay for my prescription to have an eye examination done because my vision isn't bad. My vision is basically if I'm looking at something very close up for a period of time, I lose focus. So it's like I have, oh my god, what would they call it? Nearsightedness. But when I, like, first wake up during the day, I have no vision problems. So, I don't know. Acquired nearsightedness? I guess, maybe? We're just going to, troll you like a boss. No. I want to fire more gravity hold. Such a fun weapon, but it's so expensive that it can't really be used for much. I'm sure you've noticed in the LPs by now, anything that has a usage of like 4, I almost never use. By the way, the superhero is responsible for a lot of bugs in this game. And also, if this is not the longest Mega Man game that I do, because Mega Man 4, it was an hour and 37 minutes, which it's technically a shorter game than Mega Man 3 is. It has fewer stages, but I took my time on them. Wait, I wonder, Power Stone, go. Well, that was interesting. I hate you, Power Stone, so damn much. Just look at this! It's so friggin' useless. I'm gonna stop using it. I'm gonna use something better, like... Who am I kidding? What's more useful? Charge kick? Can't jump with it. Well, that helps. I actually was waiting on them to start dropping that time. I find it easier. I may be the only person, but I find it easier. Well, hello there, 1-up. Two. I can charge 2. Except my shot's bigger. It's not about the size, it's about the motion of the ocean. Size does help, and you know it. Superhero is actually kind of useful against enemies. Now, like right here, I can just water wave, and it's like, go the fuck away. Nobody cares. All that water wave is wasted. Wait, I bet right here I can gravity hold. There you go. That's what gravity hold does. Look at all the fucks I give. Again, more fucks are not given. In fact, none of them are given. In fact, I will take fucks. That didn't come out how I planned. Well, shit, I just wasted a shot. Of the gravity hold, I meant. How about you go away, floor scrubber thing? Fuck off. Oh my god, really? Gonna try and get it. Nope, not happening. Wow, they still take 2 gravity hold to use. Or to throw up into the air. I gotta remember which screen it's on. Try here. Gotta grab the V, which stands for 5, apparently, in this game, even though the game got stuck with the numeric 5 when you talk about it in classic Mega Man. Where's that water wave? I'm trying to... The reason I keep using all the special weapons is that I want to show scenarios where they can be useful. Trying to use my vast knowledge of this game, trying to show scenarios where weapons can be useful. I'm trying to not use a boss weakness during a stage that the boss is weak. Who saw that coming? Already 3 shots buried in, and I'm not even out of the Robot Masters yet. It might be 2 shots left. I don't know. Maybe 1. God. It's gonna be a long night, isn't it? Why couldn't it have been easy like that? How many 1-ups or energy tanks? Only 2. Crystal Eye. Pretty useful weapon here. This game has some awkward weapons, it really does. This probably has some of the least useful weapons in the series, like all in one game. Star Crash is good. Gyro Attack is fantastic. Like, fucking awesome. Look at that, 3. I wonder, can I... Oh god, that's not good. Oh, you can just charge shot kill them. What the? You're a punk bitch. Tigers and tigers and tigers, oh my! Now, I'm not going to get him ahead of myself here. And walk into it like I did during the LP. And when you get to here, you want to just quickly slide off, because if you don't, the thing can respawn right on top of you, and you die that way. Now, water wave and the gravity hold, and the gyro, well, gravity hold is useful here too. All of the weapons here are kind of useful. Whoa, whoa, don't just, you know, rush in headlong. Yeah, if you know how to work the gyro attack while there is running water, that's the tough part. You can get through there pretty easy. Because the Apache Joes are kind of pushovers. See how useful the gyro attack is? Unlike these weapons, gravity hold is very situational. Star Crash is actually pretty useful. Because you can just do shit like this right here. Yeah. Hit me, I'm grabbing it. Oh, irony! That is irony! That is such irony! I have beat now. I don't remember what's down here. Oh my god, 1 point of health left. I am riding dangerous here. I don't know what's down here. Oh yeah, this. Oh, this is not gonna end well. I should have used the energy tank, fuck! I didn't listen to myself. And now I have to pay the price. And that's actually it for the Kentucky Gentleman, folks. Next shot is rum. Oh god. Which is still in a bag. Oh god. That's over with. At least I got a one-up back out of it. Fucking rubber balls. That's what those things remind me of. Why didn't I do that? Well, that was a shot I'll never recreate. Sailed it right between them. Ha, missile. You know what the sad thing is even if you kill him, he just immediately respawns. And I don't think he has a distinct weakness either, so... Maybe it's a good thing I'm only doing this game tonight. I mean... I'm already, what, 4 shots buried in now already. I've almost got the same... Actually, I have the same number of shots that I took in Mega Man 2 already in me in 8 Robot Masters. That's one way to do it. I'm actually going to go ahead and get the rum out of the bag. Captain Morgan's private stock. Wider bottle means I don't really have a place on my desk to put it. We'll leave it there. Alright, so let's start on the Proto Complex. Which is where I kind of came up with the name for Part 5 of Let's Play Mega Man 5. It's a complex, and it's got Proto Man's big freaking head on it. Therefore, it's a Proto Complex. And yes, you guys will see plenty of Napalm Bomb. Fuck all the things. Oh, I hate you, stupid things. Go die in a hole somewhere, you thing. Oh god, get away. We're about 1/2 of the way through this game. Like, literally. Oh, crap. Right into the tiger. It's the head of the tiger. Oh wait, that was bad. I apologize. Now, where's my super arrow? I can use one gyro attack up here. I hope I don't miss! Ha 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 ha. Gyro attack's got plenty of it, so... Those little bombers are annoying as shit. That is truth. You don't have to use the rush jet here, as I have found out over the years. You can also super arrow across that gap. I will say that they always manage to balance health pretty well in this game. Like, I mean, for the most part, when I've needed health... Oh, crap. I hate you. That's why! That's why I hate you. Because you can just friggin' respawn, because you're so big, and you make me fucking walk off screen. Punk-ass bitch motherfuckers. I'm skipping all this shit. I don't care. I want to get there. Yeah, this is the game where the rush... Wow! This is a game where the rush coil actually took a lot of energy. You're like the most useless enemy I've ever fought. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this is the one that has treads, so it's the water wave. We're not using another one. I beat him with my face! Yes! But overall, like I said, you know, this may be my least favorite in the original 6. I don't dislike it. It's my least favorite for a couple of aesthetic changes that could have... They were just really weird changes. Like, the buster physics are different in this game as opposed to the rest of the series. As I have proven, you can shoot something, and it will act like it only took one shot instead of, like, 2, for example. Oh, yes! Refill that water wave, because it's so useful. Anyways, the really and the awkward weapons really limit your weapon capabilities, like what you can use and not use in just, you know, regular stage play, not Wily fortresses or Proto fortresses. Because you're getting, like, you get a shield weapon. Shield weapons are always useful. I don't care what anybody says, there's always going to be that situation where you're going to be like, gee, I wish I had this shield weapon. And then when you have it, you're like, man, I'm glad I have this shield weapon. Unfortunately, most shield weapons don't do any damage, but they're amazing for blocking projectiles. So the Star Crash is useful, the Gyro Attack is kind of useful. It's like a self-controlled magnet missile. So the Gyro Attack's good. Crystal Eye is good. See what I mean by you get hit, you lose your charge? But yeah, Magnet Missile, The, let's see what needs refilling. Gyro attack's good. Crystal Eye's good because it's kind of like if the Gemini laser had more versatility. Or didn't use as much energy. I guess it is more versatility too, because if you think about it, the Gemini laser stayed as a laser. It was one beam, and that was all you got out of it. That was it. I have a ton of lives, though, I will say that. But the Crystal Eye is pretty good. I like it. The Napalm Bomb is useful. The only problem is it's very ground-based. You can miss enemies that jump. How did that one enemy, like, sail through every single fucking shot that I had? It makes no damn sense. And the Water Wave is situationally useful, but it's more useful than you would think. There's a couple of enemies that they're just like, oh, hi. We could definitely make use of being hit with the Water Wave. Gravity Hold uses too much energy to be truly useful. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Tigers. Tiger! Tiger! Oh, yes! Something I wanted to mention. I don't know when it happened, but I hit 500,000 page views. I don't know how to feel about this. I truly don't. Wait, did I hit him or did I not hit him? This guy's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. In fact, that's what I will call him, lemon squeezy. He's a little punk bitch, and all he does is chase you with his shield. Now it's getting to be one around, though. Ow. Anyway. Yeah, I hit 500,000 page views. I remember, like, last week I only had 480-something thousand. I didn't think I was gonna be that quickly hitting 500k, people. Thank you. Just thank you for the support over the last 2.5 years. Almost 3 years now. I started Doom, my first LP, like my first real one, back in February of 2010, people. I will be doing this for 3 years, coming in February. I don't even know how to think about that. That feels like so long ago. I feel like I was so young back then. Hi, Apache Joe! Fuck you and your fire. Ah! All of the tough enemies together, no! Stop it! I think I'm going to actually pick that up. I might make use of it. Irony. There is something that I wanted to talk about, and I believe Avder42 was the one that mentioned it to me. Yes, you get another mention, Avder. Was that he reminded me of something I should talk about. I was talking about violence in video games in Mega Man 4. What I want to talk about right now, while I'm thinking about it, before I forget, is Doom. I realize I'm talking about Doom during a Mega Man LP. Har har. Doom got a lot of flack for shit it didn't need flack for. Like, Christian groups were saying that Doom was trying to lead people into Satanism, and that that's all wrong, because yes, there are depiction of demonic imagery such as the upside down cross, the pentagram, which I don't think is demonic so much as it's a religious symbol, yes. I don't think of it as demonic. I think it gets a lot of association with Satanism, which is not about worshiping Satan. Actually, go read on it. It's all about you. It's basically like a religion of being selfish. If you can call it a religion. I believe it. You can call anything a religion, but that doesn't mean it's a religion. I mean, look at Scientology. But Doom is a game about going into hell and fighting demons. Of course there's going to be satanic imagery, demonic imagery, in fact. I didn't get out in time. Alright, let's have some private stock. We'll pause it just in case. I haven't had private stock in a while. This is an older bottle. Then again, I take it back. The Kentucky Gentleman is an older bottle for talking about whiskey. When I was sick during my Plutonia LP, I was drinking that same bottle of Kentucky Gentleman. That should tell you how much I actually drink in my spare time. Woohoo! That's gonna feel good going down. Actually, it does. Better than that Kentucky Gentleman. So much smoother. But yeah, I mean, like I said, you know, of course a game about demons is going to have demonic imagery in it. Portrayals of, you know, things that are used in actual demonic rituals, which, hilariously enough, paganism is not actually part of. We don't do, you know, demonic rituals. Oh god. I got out! Yes! I didn't get hit. I normally get hit there. Paganism is not... It's more of a nature, like a religion that revolves around nature and natural things, like just inner spirit, you know, your inner self is how I look at it as a religion. But this is getting off topic of what Doom is. Doom is a game about a man that's fighting a war in hell against demons. He goes to hell and fights demons. And people say that, OMG, there are demonic imagery in here. There's an upside down cross, and which the upside down cross I don't believe is demonic in origin. I believe that is biblical in origin, and I believe it was Saint Matthew who was hung on an upside down cross. He was crucified on one. See, it pays to actually know what the fuck I'm talking about, and I have to show it here because it's so damn funny. This is just so much fun. That is just so much fun. It really is. You have no idea how much fun this is. Uh-oh. He got me here. I'm gonna go ahead and suck up an energy tank here. Just because I'm having too much fun with this shit. His actual weakness is the gyro attack, but I'm having fun with the crystal, or the charge, not crystal eye, the charge kick. This is so great. I love it. Alright, I'm actually gonna switch to his weakness now, because I'm having too much enjoyment out of it, I believe. Oh, whoa! No, no, no! Please don't kill me! Oh god, please don't kill me! Yes, thank god! I didn't want to have to take another shot. I want to kill him with the charge kick. I will have never done it before. Now, let's see what happens. Okay. I started to think, I was like, what if it pauses the game forever? That would suck. For some reason, my tolerance is off tonight. I'm already feeling all that alcohol. Pretty damn tipsy. Getting close to drunk. That might happen in this LP. No, LP. Who am I kidding? This isn't an LP. This is just a playthrough. This is a celebratory playthrough of a franchise that has stood the test of time. And despite popular belief, should not be being treated like he should. Which I'll be covering that in a different video. You know, the past, present, and future of Mega Man. Although I suppose I could start on the past and present in the next video, since I've only got 2 Mega Man games I plan on playing after this one. And look, Proto Man! BAM! 27, yeah. 27 points of damage. The most non-lethal damage ever. 2 Proto Men fighting to the death! I like how it's an L tank. It's like, what's the difference between that and an E tank? I'm going to actually use beat here. Because I am a lazy shit this time. I'm not using the Power Stone. Fuck that useless weapon. This is so damn easy. It's a fucking autopilot fight. And I will use Power Stone to hit him for the last hit. Those are all Dark Man robots, by the way. That's the main one. The last one that you fight, yes, it's a Wily, like, fake thing, so.
You've done well, Mega Man. I never expected you to defeat my powerful Dark Man robot.
Yeah, Wily, I'm sure you didn't.
Until now, I have managed to frame Proto Man for my crimes. But now, the real Proto Man has appeared and spoiled my plan.
Yes, I know he spoiled your plan. It's like rotten meat at this point.
Dr. Light is a captive in my lab. Come if you dare.
I love his eyebrows. That is one thing that I actually love about Dr. Wily is the eyebrow wiggle. Okay, enough giddy out of me. And then we see his new fortress. Which, somebody threw an interesting theory out there. What if he's building all of his fortresses in the same place, and he's using, like, when they blow up, he's using, like, some of the original foundation to actually rebuild it. Think about it. I think it could happen. And I meant to mention something about Crystal Man, and I want to go ahead and take the time to point that out. Crystal Man was built to actually fund all of Wily's adventures here. I guess you could call them adventures. What it is Crystal Man is actually built to be able to create pure raw crystal, which he can then sell into the black market and make his money, which is why he's able to continue this for 10 games. He's not stupid. Wily is a fucking brilliant genius. And I don't care what anybody says, I think Wily was a better villain than Robotnik. Although I will admit, Robotnik was much more brave. He wasn't a chicken shit. If you've watched the Screw Attack Death Battles, you'll see that it ends up being a tie between the two, but they give the victory to Metal Sonic. But honestly, I think because of the fact that that Wily was the one that caused Metal Sonic to go berserk, I think Wily won it personally. Then that may be just personal bias. You also have to keep in mind, I have absolutely nothing against the Sonic series. Oh my god, this is gonna be awesome. But yeah, I have nothing at all against the Sonic series, and I actually played it a lot as a kid. Although, as I got older, my younger brother didn't actually have any, like, consoles of his own. They were always in my room. Like, so he would come in and hang out in my room, which I know my brother spent many hours in my room playing video games with me, or watching me play them, which maybe that's why I enjoy doing LPs so much, is LPs bring me back to my childhood in a way, because, you know, I don't know how many of you all know this, but my younger brother, he's 21, he turns 22 next month. He is in the U.S. Air Force, and I couldn't be more proud of him. But I miss those simplistic days where I could just crank up a video game, and he and I would sit there. He'd sit on my bed, and I'd sit on this little stool in front of the TV. And we would just talk about whatever came to mind while I was playing video games. And then sometimes I would be like, hey bro, check this out. And he would be like, that's cool. And I remember so much about those days. But I actually think I finished my point with Doom. Obviously, if a game is about going to hell and fighting demons, you're going to see demonic imagery. Get over it. You're an idiot if you don't think you're going to. See? You have to hear that blank noise whenever a shot successfully lands. But I think that's honestly one of the reasons I enjoy doing LPs so much. It allows me to, you know, talk to people about video games. And I know that sounds really silly because, you know, OMG, video games are not serious business. They're not. I mean, they are a serious business. I mean, they make more than the movie industry now, people. Wrap your head around that one. Movie industry made, I think it was $5 billion in... Oh, fuck off. I think they made $5 billion in 2011, and in 2012, they made, I think, more than that because we had the Avengers. But I know the video game industry actually recorded a sales profit of $8 billion in 2011. I think it was in 2011. I don't think it was 10, because I think that was the year Avatar came out. And at that point, movies actually still made more than video games because Avatar made so much money. That movie was just... I've never even seen it, but I won't ever knock the movie. Like, I don't think it's bad. But apparently a lot of people were like, oh, it only did well because of the 3D gimmick in it. But... which is another thing I kind of want to mention, is 3D gimmicks. I think 3D is a gimmick in movies, but when it comes to video games, I think 3D can take it to a whole nother level, and here's why. This is where I think the difference between a Let's Play of a video game differs from just watching a movie. With a Let's Play, you're kind of giving the company and that game free publicity. Either positive or negative or neutral, you know, depending on how you personally feel about the game. Like, you guys know I'm a huge buff of Doom and Mega Man, but I do play other games as well, you know, like Duke Nukem and such. And I will give you the straight up honest answer what I feel a game, you know, what I think about a game. And I've heard somebody say that, hey, I didn't think Duke Nukem Forever was that good, but you did an LP on it, and it doesn't look as bad as people say. And that made me happy. You know, that kind of influenced somebody's opinion. And, you know, I've had people say, hey, Doom looks like it's pretty cool, which blew my mind when I heard people hadn't played Doom before. Oh, right, I live in the 2010 decade. God, I suddenly feel old. But unlike that, you have a movie where you watch it once and you've seen everything it has to offer. Where unlike a movie, a video game has interaction. That's the key. That's why I don't think posting a Let's Play is the same as posting a movie. First of all, it's interaction and there's commentary. You know, when you get commentary for a movie, it's going to be something like Mystery Science Theater. And then one of the only times that you can actually jump out of the water and still land back in it, by the way. The other time is in Dive Man Stage in Mega Man 4. And I'm definitely feeling the alcohol at this point because I'm just talking about any random topic that comes to mind. But yes, I believe that 3D is a gimmick, and that if you... Well, that would include me. If you intentionally wanted to see a movie because it was in 3D, then you're an idiot. I will admit, there was a movie I wanted to see in 3D, but only because it was only in 3D. It was Saw 7, or Saw 3D as it was actually titled. That's another thing. I am a huge Saw fan, and I believe people gave that movie series a bit too harsh of a review. It's an intellectual thriller, an intellectual type of horror movie. It's not something that everyone is going to understand. The plot is extremely deep. There just happens to be murder involved, and I need to be here. Please have enough. Thank you. Oh, I got rewarded for it. Sweet! But I'm a huge, huge, huge Saw buff, and I have watched all of them, and the story makes complete, total sense to me. You can even take the death and the gore and such out of Saw if you pay strictly nothing but attention to the story. Then it does make sense. It actually has a story behind it. You know, like the first movie is about the origins, somewhat. Oh, why'd I jump there? This boss is so easy. Just putting that out there. But I never have intended to see a movie just because it was 3D. I guess Saw 3D being the exception because it was only in 3D, and I was really hyped about it because my prediction came true. I'm not spoiling the movie if you haven't seen it and you are a fan of Saw. I refuse to do that because being a fan, I understand that with the deep-rooted story, that does make sense, by the way. You should watch it. If you can stomach the gore, it is pretty damn gory at points. Okay, let's see. Anyway, I'm just rambling at this point. I'm sure I've hardly talked about Mega Man since I started halfway through the Proto Man Fortress, I think. But that's okay. But LPs are different from movies. We'll tackle the center one last. I bet I can do this without ever... Shit. There we go. I have enough to at least try and hit Wily with it. How much do I have? Gyro attack's a little low, but I'll be okay there. But yeah, if you're a Saw fan, you're not alone. I enjoy the movie series myself, so... God, memories. You gotta love them. And I haven't even shown this weapon off at all yet. At least in this video, so I'll do that real quick, because what the Napalm Bomb does, I still hit Stone Man with it, ironically. is it's a ground bomb that rolls back and forth. Oh my god, he actually used the Power Stone! But it's actually a little bomb. It rolls across the ground, and eventually it blows up. Very ground-based, like I said. And if your enemy has a tendency to jump, you want to shoot it right in their face. Otherwise, you're going to miss. Wait until he actually activates the shield. You have to have really good timing for it. And he goes down like a punk bitch, and he... like a Korean prostitute. Like, quicker than that. Or, I can't say a Korean prostitute. I guess maybe a Vietnamese prostitute would be easier. Not to rag on Vietnamese people, because, you know, not my fault that Vietnamese people are hot. How did I dodge all of that crystal eye? I'm actually feeling the effects of the alcohol, and somehow I dodged the crystal eye. I don't get it. I am not looking forward to Crystal Man on Manto style. Which I need to... I need to get, Flashman posted, but that will be after all of the Let's Celebrate Mega Man is done. Because I will be completely flat out honest with you people. This shit is time consuming. I had nearly 6 hours of Let me try that again. Yes, I am getting drunk at this point, because I haven't had anything to eat. Legit. Because remember, I had a pasta, the Alfredo sauce was bad, and I got sick. So, I am legit not, you know, without food. And usually I do eat before I drink. Damn it, that was supposed to have been a slide. Fuck, I missed. Oh, what the hell was that? Fucking Cole. Let's see, gravity hold. I think what I want to do is shoot him to death with the last 4. Because Sandwich Man is delicious! And now I want to use the... Actually, no, I'm going to use the gravity hold on the final form of Wily and see if it... see how well that works out. Also, I want to try and hit with the Star Crash here. Fuck! Nope. That's what makes his weakness so hard to actually deal with. So the best way to actually handle this version of Wily is literally charge shot and fire. So, in review, what have we learned about me today? My thoughts on video games is that if you're going to hell in a video game, expect to see demons, expect to see demonic imagery, references, etc., etc. And then, if you're a religious group, don't bitch about them. Actually learn about your topic before you start bitching. It's like... True story, back when I was a brainwashed little child, I thought Harry Potter was evil. I didn't have an opinion of my own on that. I do now. I think it's okay. I mean, I've never read the books. I've watched one of the movies. It doesn't really interest me, ironically enough. But I don't think Harry Potter's evil. I don't think it's going to be all like, OMG, draw every child into the witchcrafts, but I didn't have an opinion of my own, so I always followed what I was told. You know, now that I'm older, I'm a free thinker, and I like to try and present opposition to certain topics. We've also learned that I used to basically do LPs before it was cool, but it was to a one-person audience. So, I wanted to give a holler out to my younger brother, who is married, by the way. Just wanted to throw that out there. He has a very charming wife. We got off on the wrong foot, but she's a great woman, and I think that the two deserve each other. I've finished this game fairly quickly, I believe. I always thought that this was the longest of the Mega Man games. And now we finally unleash the Super Arrow in this game. I'm gonna ride the last one into Wily's face. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed! I swear, Byron. I know when you're gonna say that now. Alright, now, unlike my LP, I am going to beat Wily. Legit. No beat. So, I'm going to use the M-Tank just for the sound effect, and just because I can. So if I get truly desperate, I do have beat to fall back on. I have 7 fucking energy tanks. Damn. I'm gonna do it with the Mega Buster. Wonder, can I charge shot damage him? No. I'm gonna do this no charge. Let's add an extra rule to it. I believe I will actually score the last final hit with Beat, though. Just because I like Beat. He is a cool addition to the game. He doesn't get a whole lot of notoriety, though. Kind of like Tango, and I'm sure some of you people are like, who the fuck's Tango? If you don't know, well, I'm sure you'll eventually see who Tango is. Tango's fucking adorable. That's all I have to say. Tango is my favorite sub-character in the Mega Man series. This is gonna take a while, so enjoy. We're gonna do this, Wily. Ah, nice job. That was good. That was good. Good, Wily. I want to see if I can do this without an energy tank. That's too high up. This is a pretty easy Wily capsule fight, to be completely honest. I mean, as long as you keep your distance from him, he's not that bad. I think the hardest Wily capsule fight is Mega Man 7. Dear God. And I haven't even done the LP for it, and I'm not looking forward to it. Oh, what the hell? Good job, Wily. Good show. Good show. Means I need to stay a bit closer to the center. Oh God, he's got more than double the health that I have. Oh God. Nope, I'm not going to be able to do this without an energy tank. I will give you all an epic ending. I will do this with just the Mega Buster. Except for the very last hit. No charge. No charge. Oh, right in my face. I think after this game, I'm gonna go get some food. I think that'd be a good idea. I'm kinda hungry, considering that pasta didn't sit well because the Alfredo sauce was bad. Which I then called back to work and was like, hey, that Alfredo sauce is bad. I thought something was up. And see, I make an awesome Alfredo sauce. Or no, not Alfredo sauce, but Alfredo pasta. I put a little bit of bacon in it. I put some shredded pepperoni in it. Tastes really good. See, when you work in pizza, you end up making concoctions that just taste so good. Come on down, Wily. Don't be such a chicken shit. Pussy! Oh god, I have 1 health left. Okay, I was starting to wonder, I was like, why did I just keep sliding? Oh fuck, I missed my shot. I swear, Byron, if I see dough I missed, I know where you... No, I don't know where you live, but I know how to reach you. You already taunted me once in Mega Man 4 with it. I will get you. I'll get you. By the way, you should be thankful that I was nice enough to get you the Humble Bundle for Christmas. I bought 5 of those, by the way. I don't know if anybody actually kept up, but THQ was doing a big Humble Bundle. You could get shit like, you could pay what you want. You know, $1 was like the minimum, unless you didn't want a game and you just wanted the soundtracks. But for like $1, you got like 5 THQ games. I don't remember what their war, like, it's kind of like Modern Warfare, not Modern Warfare. It's kind of like Call of Duty or Medal of Honor. It's kind of like their equivalent. It looked like an old school war game, which kind of intrigues me because I love old school war games, not modern shit. Like Modern Warfare. Fuck that. But the next video, what I'm going to talk about is going to be the past and the present of Mega Man. Where he stood once upon a time, where he is now. And I believe my final video for this Let's Celebrate is going to be about the future of Mega Man. Where I think it should go. What I think needs to happen to save it as a franchise. Because I'll go ahead and flat out tell you, Mega Man's not in a good place right now. This is almost over, so... I think I've been fighting him for like 10 minutes now. I'm not even sure anymore. Ha! You missed me! You missed me, bitch! What now? What now? Come at me, bro! Come at me! What? You missed me! One more shot and I'll break out beat for the final hit. I'm so glad that this is not, like, ever going to be done Manta style. Just saying. Because that's kind of dumb. It would be so damn time-consuming. Longest boss fight ever. Come on, Wily. You're just scared, aren't you? Alright, Beat. Finish Wily off. Finish Wily off once and for all. Of course, it's not once and for all. It's just finish off Wily because he freaking comes back in 5 other games after this. Who knew? And Mega Man catches the entire damn ceiling because he's a robot and he can do shit like that. And Proto Man frees him from the wreckage. See him in the corner? Watch him. He'll disappear. He's all like, fuck this, I'm out. He's like Ryu from Ninja Gaiden. I'm just gonna hide now. I'll throw out my thoughts about Mega Man 5. Which may be a little bit different because I do have alcohol in my system. Notable reasons as to why it's my least favorite in the original 6 is that they changed the buster mechanics. They kept the jump mechanics from 3 and 4, which also carried over into 6. What else did they do? The weapons were all really awkward. The Power Stone is fucking terrible. It is, I think, the worst weapon in the fucking franchise. I would rather have the fucking, like, a Spark Shock equivalent. Which might as well be saying, I love the Ice Slasher, please. The Star Crash is at least halfway useful. It can be used defensively as well as offensively, which gives it a bit of versatility. The Gyro Attack is a wonderful attacking weapon. It's like a pseudo-magnet missile. You can control it as you choose. You can go up or down with it, but you can't go anywhere else with it. Which is kind of neat. The Crystal Eye is sort of like a combination of the Gemini Laser and another weapon. I'm sure I'll end up remembering it later. But it's like if the Gemini laser could split to miniature lasers instead of just staying as a collective bounce laser. Which I love the Gemini laser. It's one of my favorite weapons just because of the uniqueness to it. But Crystal Eye is, I think it's more useful because when it splits into miniatures, which can hit more targets. If you know how to work geometry. Kind of like the same principle as Gemini Laser. The Water Wave has its uses. It's very limited. You can't use it when you're jumping. You can't use it when you're in Gravity Man stage upside down. So it limits its usefulness. And it's really good against ground-based enemies. Kind of like the Napalm Bomb is. Very, very ground-based. You don't want to use it against very many air-based enemies. Because you have to literally shoot it in their face. Point blank. Because if not, it just drops to the ground, rolls, and then blows up. Outside of that, the Napalm Bomb is pretty useful. Mostly because of the sheer power behind it. It's a fucking bomb, people. Gravity Hold would be more useful if it didn't take 4 fucking points of weapon energy to use, which limits it to 7 uses without being recharged at all. However, it is a full screen attack, so the 4-point usage kind of makes sense, but if it were like maybe 3, I could definitely see using it on the rare occasion there's a bunch of weak enemies on screen to just lift them up, throw them off the screen. Charge Kick is your melee weapon in this game, and it's not as good as the Top Spin in my opinion. Although, I will say it's probably one of the most unique weapons for the fact that you have to slide to use it, and you have to have it equipped when you slide. It completely replaces your slide. And there's not another weapon like that in the entire franchise. Like, seriously, there really isn't. So the Charge Kick has a place of uniqueness. Unfortunately, it's another ground-based weapon. So the fact that the Charge Kick can hit multiple times in one slide kind of makes the Water Wave useless in like a way, unless you're fighting Starman. But there are times where the Water Wave will actually have more usefulness than the Charge Kick, because the Charge Kick, if you hit a wall, you'll come out of the charge, like the slide, and you'll get hit by whatever's against the wall. Whereas the Water Wave can actually be dropped down a pit, hit the floor, and then slide. So they're both situationally different, which is a good thing. Kind of covers more bases. And I believe that covers all the weapons. Making sure. Yeah, that covers all the weapons. But all the weapons, they were kind of awkward in their way. They were kind of clunky. Except for the Gyro Attack, the Crystal Eye, and that's it. Literally. Gyro Attack is the best weapon in the game, in this game. Crystal Eye is good, but you don't get any control over it, and you have to kind of predict where the enemy is going, or be a damn genius at geometry and angles and shit. But with that, I believe I would like to wrap up. Let's celebrate Mega Man's 25th anniversary, Mega Man 5. I hope you have enjoyed this playthrough, and I have a lot of video to format, so I will see you all tomorrow with a game that I will surprise you with. Keep in mind, I said I'm doing 7 games. I've only done 5 Mega Man LPs. Your guess as to what's next? I've told a couple people, and those couple people are not allowed to answer. Thank you. Until it's posted. So I will see you all tomorrow night. Ultimate Mantoid signing out with Let's Celebrate Mega Man's 25th anniversary! Take care, guys.